Recorded Books and One Click Digital present Contract with Consequences by Miranda Lee, narrated by Simone Phillips.
Chapter 1. Don't you think you should start getting dressed? Scarlet glanced up from the Sunday paper which she'd been pretending to read for the last hour or so. She hadn't felt like talking, especially since the conversation always came round to the radical choice which Scarlet had made this year. Her mother had initially supported her decision to have a child on her own by artificial insemination, but lately she'd been expressing the opinion that it might not be such a good idea. Scarlet needed negativity at the moment like a hole in the head. Okay, so the procedure hadn't worked the first 2 times. That wasn't uncommon, she'd been told by the clinic. She just had to keep on trying, and sooner or later she would conceive. It wasn't as though there was anything physically wrong with her, except perhaps that she was getting older, which was why she'd decided to do this in the first place. "What time is it?" she asked. "Nearly noon," her mother replied. "We really should make an appearance at the Mitchells' no later than 1:45. I know Carolyn's planning on serving lunch around 1:30. Carolyn and Martin Mitchell had been their friends and neighbours for almost 30 years. They had 2 children, a boy, John, the same age as herself, and a girl, Melissa, who was 4 years younger. Over the years, Scarlet had got to know the family well, though she liked some members more than others. Mr. Mitchell had not long retired, and today was their 40th wedding anniversary, a milestone which Scarlet knew would sadly never figure in her own life. Janet King's heart squeezed tight when she heard her daughter sigh. Poor love. She'd been so disappointed when her period had arrived this week. It was no wonder she didn't feel like going to a party. "You don't have to go," she said gently. "I could make some excuse, say you're not feeling well." "No, Mum," Scarlet said quite firmly, and stood up. "I'm fine to go. Truly, do me good." And she hurried to her bedroom, thinking that it would do her good. She could have a few glasses of wine, now that she wasn't expecting. She also wouldn't have to spend the rest of the day defending her decision to have a baby on her own, because no one, other than her mother, knew about her baby project. Frankly, she was sick and tired of her mum telling her how hard it was bringing up a child on her own.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?